Okay, I found the Oracle table. So we're talking about war, intolerance, power. Is there a war going on? That's what Dale asked Theman. 32. All right, likely. And they're intolerant. Who are they intolerant of? I can ask that. And let's see what comes up. Now, they're intolerant of merchants. They're intolerant of possessions. Okay, so maybe they're just some people, some kind of scavengers. I get the feeling it's not a big war. It's a small skirmish kind of thing. Guide. Possessions. Guide. Is it a small kind of war? And see, this is where it gets a little... I can roll here again or use the Mythic chart. Let me roll in here just to see. Is it a small skirmish kind of war or a big massive war? 80. So it's probably part of a bigger war. So, well, regardless, I'm going to use my card. And one of the abilities I have, somewhere around here. See, I'll hear it right over here. Not that organized here. Let's see. Is Dale likes to tell stories. He likes to sing. He likes to dance. Story weaver. When you secure an advantage, compel or forge a bond by sharing an inspiring or enlightening song, poem, or tale. Envision the story you tell, and then add +1 and take +1 in momentum on a hit. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to tell him about where I come from. I come from the land of Shadowdale, and I find myself in a strange land. I have seemed to have blacked out, and I cannot find my horse. I woke up in the fields, and I was lost, and now I need a horse. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see if he likes the song. Let's see. I'll roll. Let's see. All right, here's the challenge dice for the song to see if he digs it or not. Let's see if I forge a bond this way. Not bad. 48. I got to beat a 48. All right. I got a lot of heart, though. Come on, Dale. 1. 1. So let's see. Where's the stats at? I'm going to add... Not looking good for old Dale's song here. It was a bit of an impromptu song. Let's see. He's got a lot of heart. He's got 3 for heart. So that's 4. And he adds, he's got a story weaver. Add a +1. That'll give him a 5. So it's kind of like, that's a kind of a weak hit because he didn't beat the 8. So I wouldn't say he won him over, but I wouldn't say he blew him away. So I can't say that he forged a bond, but something good might come of it. Maybe a little bit more of an easygoing relationship there. So I asked I'm gonna have to wrap this video up in a little bit. I asked Theman, I am looking for a horse. Where is your nearest settlement, sir? Where can I find one? Where do I go? And let's see if he decides to... I'm going to use the Mythic chart for this because I like the chances of added chaos. And so I'll go to here. I mean, I can always use my Oracle dice too, but again, that's more random than anything. I like having an aimed outcome. So I was at 5. I'm probably going up to 6 because I seem to be making a conversation with this guy happen. So 6. Does he tell me where a settlement is? I'm going to say it's about somewhat likely 80, where I can find a horse. So I just got to roll under an 80. Pretty good odds. 37. Yes, he does. Where may I find such a settlement? And that's where I'm going to cut. And I'll pick up at the next video, and that should get me to the settlement, hopefully, where I can find a horse. And that will be the end of that vow. Yeah, and we'll keep it pretty simple. Unless something happens to Dale on the way there, on the way to the settlement, or something happens at the settlement. I seem to be making some progression, which I'll mark.